Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, I'm going to be telling you guys an interesting story about Colm O'Driscoll and Dutch van der Linde that you might not have known about. Even though the game suggests that they are sworn mortal enemies, did you know that at one point in time, they were best friends? That is crazy to imagine, but we're going to be unraveling all of that in this video today. So the other day I got a message on my Facebook page suggesting that I should check out a unique encounter that happens when you and Javier Escuela ultimately go fishing. And this can happen, I believe, in Chapter 3. At least it happened for me in Chapter 3. And when you approach Javier, this is what happens.
What are you doing?
Going fishing. The rivers around here, famous for the smallmouth bass. Fella I met showed me a couple spots. You want to join me?
I can't fish with you. You're far too good.
Oh, come on. Hey, join me. I'll show you a couple of my tricks.
Now, what's interesting is as you ride out with Javier, you actually start talking about some pretty deep stuff like Dutch and what happened on the boat and as far as the Blackwater ferry job. It's pretty interesting. Take a listen to this.
This is nothing exactly new to me. And I'll always be loyal to Dutch. He sees the world the same as I do. If we have to fight, we'll fight. If we have to run, we'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but we'll stay free.
And Dutch, you don't feel like, well, that he's doing things a little differently now? You saw what happened with that girl on the ferry.
No fight, good or bad, is won without blood. I know that better than most. I think too many people are focusing on Dutch when they should be looking at themselves. What they could have done better.
Maybe you're right.
So you ride on for a little bit longer and you eventually reach the fishing spot. And what's pretty cool about this is not only do you have the opportunity to catch some really nice fish, Javier will eventually give you some cool bait, but this is when they start talking about some cool stories. And eventually Javier will start talking about Dutch and Colm O'Driscoll. And it all begins with them sharing a really cool story of a robbery they did back in Nevada. Take a listen to this encounter right here.
I was thinking, you remember that stagecoach we held up in Nevada?
Yeah, it was a tip from that crooked lawman in Reno.
We opened the door and it's full of women and children. Rich, but women and children. So we let it go and read in the newspaper that the O'Driscolls robbed and killed them all the next day further down the trail.
Yep. You know, way back in the day, Colm O'Driscoll and Dutch were sort of friends.
Friends?
Well, not friends, but they had an understanding. Then Colm's mean streak got meaner, and Dutch wanted to try to live a different way.
And now, here we are.
So holy smokes, that is crazy. Javier basically revealed that Colm O'Driscoll and Dutch were really good friends. And they basically were friends until there was kind of a point in time where Colm O'Driscoll became a little bit meaner and more vicious than Dutch. And that's when the two sort of split off. So basically they went from friends to having an uneasy truce. And then we know that the uneven truce turned into a bitter enemy when Dutch killed Colm's brother. Now, we don't know any details about his unnamed brother. All we know is that Colm really didn't like him all that much. In fact, all of this is revealed in a mission in Chapter 3 called Blessed Are the Peacemakers, where not only does Colm describe what happened to him and his brother, but he also reveals that Colm murdered a woman called Annabelle, who was Dutch's lover. Now, we don't have a lot of background information on Annabelle. In fact, she never even shows up in Red Dead Redemption 2. All we know is that she was either a member or an associate of the van der Linde gang and had a close relationship with Dutch.
Hello, Dutch. It's been a while.
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world. Pure world. How's that coming along?
Just fine.
How's that score you stole off us?
Which one?
Oh, I like that. It's like I said, this is a charismatic leader. Lot of heat on us this time. Both of us. Whole heap of trouble. They offered me a price, Dutch, to bring you in.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, still might.
I am sorry about your brother.
Yeah, well, I never liked him much.
I liked Annabelle.
You always loved the ladies, Dutch van der Linde. I like that about you.
What are we doing here, Colm? Is this thing over?
Now, we know that before the events of Red Dead Redemption 2, Colm would eventually expand his operations considerably, turning his gang into one of the largest and most powerful criminal organizations in the Old West. In fact, he was arrested and convicted for murder twice, but managed to escape on both occasions before he could be hanged. And then we eventually know that in Chapter 6, Dutch, Arthur, and Sadie Adler all finally get their revenge when Colm O'Driscoll is actually hanged in Saint Denis in front of all of them.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges are...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Now, if you guys are interested in the backstory on actually why Colm O'Driscoll got caught and how he ultimately became hanged in Saint Denis, I'll leave a link to a video I did a couple of months ago in the description. The story is really interesting, and it's only revealed through a secret letter that you can get with Sadie Adler and her mission when she gets revenge on the O'Driscolls. So it's a really, really cool story. Again, I'll leave a link to that in the description. If you're interested in what we talked about today, I highly recommend you check it out. And this is completely separate to our story today, but I had no idea about this until I was doing some research on Colm O'Driscoll, and I was using the Red Dead Wikipedia page, and apparently someone from Ireland is actually named Colm O'Driscoll. Like, what are the chances of that? That is crazy. I bet that person gets teased so much in real life. Hopefully they're a good sport about it. That would be like being named Micah Bell. Like, do you imagine the hate you would get? Either way, that is insane. I had no idea about that. It was just a trivia piece on the Red Dead Wikipedia page for Colm O'Driscoll. I just think that's nuts, though. Like, imagine your name being that, and then Rockstar chooses to make it one of the most hated characters in their current most popular video game. That's just wild. So this is just another reason why I would love to see a single-player DLC that takes place before the start of the story in 1899. I would love to see Colm O'Driscoll's relationship with Dutch van der Linde when they were still considered friends for the most part. That would actually be kind of cool, because all we've known of Colm O'Driscoll is that he is this hated character. and that he is just a vicious, ruthless gang leader. But it would be interesting to see them do stuff together as friends. So that's just kind of interesting right there. But again, that's something you might not have known about Dutch and the O'Driscolls, is that they used to be really good friends, which is kind of funny given all the events that happen in RDR2. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. That'd be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.